Hey, this is Ebony. I know it's been a while. I'm looking kind of crazy right now, but I attempted a semi stretch style. I twisted it and twisted the twist. My intent was to pin it around the back of my head to get a full stretch. But when I was going to sleep and I tried to go to sleep, those pins were bothering me, so I ended up taking them out. And I had what you might call a semi stretch style. And then last night I didn't feel like doing anything, so I just twisted it dry, and this is what you got. But I want to talk to you about petrolatum products and mineral oil, which us naturals are told to avoid. Now, I use those products because I read somewhere that the best sealants are mineral oil and those containing petrolatum products. Petrolatum is a derivative of petroleum, and it's used primarily in the cosmetic industry. And that in itself is not the same as petroleum, but it's a derivative of it. Be that as it may, I use them. However, when you use either of those products, you must use a sulfate shampoo to remove it. And that explains why Prel or whatever shampoo you used growing up worked when we used those type of shampoos, sulfate shampoos and grease. Because the sulfate shampoo cleaned your scalp, and the grease was a real good sealant. Because I know my mother, when she did my hair, she washed my hair with Prel. She greased my scalp while it was damp with Royal Crown, and then she let it air dry. And then she did whatever she was going to do, generally hot combing or whatever. Well, hot combing, that's what she did, hot combing. So that's what my mother did. Now, as a rule, I don't use grease unless as a last resort. If I don't have anything else in here, I will use grease. But then I know I have to use a sulfate my next wash day, sulfate shampoo. But as a rule, I don't use grease for that reason. I'll use some type of oil or some type of butter, something, because I like sulfate shampoos, and I use sulfate shampoos. I use them more often than most people do. But since I've been on this journey of trying the different brands, most of them have sulfate-free shampoos. So I know if they're sulfate-free, they're not going to truly get my scalp clean the way it needs to be clean. Now, when I clarify once a month, which I do, I'll use my cheapy shampoo. I'll use my whatever I have on hand, my drugstore brand. It works just fine. As long as my scalp is clean, I'm okay. But so right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hair up in a puff, because that's about all I can do with it right now. So I just pulled up my little band or whatever, and there you go. There you go. There's my puff. And I usually apply, take some Echo Styler and water and put it to the back if I'm going out, and I tie it down with a scarf, which I don't have one, handy, with a scarf, and leave it on for about 15 minutes. Then I take it off, and I'm good to go. You know, So that's about what I do with my hair right about now. I think as it gets cooler, I don't know, I may try putting my hair in twists again, because my hair is growing. It doesn't look like it, but it is. It really is. So anyway, that's all for now. Till the next time.